Hello, guys and gals, and this is a book review for The Odd Ones Out: How to Be Cool and Other Things I Definitely Learned from Growing Up. This is by James Rallison, aka The Odd Ones Out. James Rallison, aka The Odd Ones Out, is a YouTube personality, also a cartoonist and voice actor, I guess, among other things. So, anyways, also I already said cartoonist. He has a comic strip called The Odd Ones Out, where he draws people kind of like the one on the cover. Anyways, this book is basically an autobiography, I would say, about a lot of his experiences growing up in Arizona, I believe it was, along with his twin sister Faith. And he had an older brother as well, I believe. So, anyways, it is a thoughtful look with some pictures and commentary on several different topics. But anyways, I mean, the first chapter is called "Why I'm Bad at Art and Why Being Bad at Something Shouldn't Stop You." But yeah. Also, it goes into detail about science fairs. Now, I don't think I grew up with a science fair that I remember. I think that it even mentions Jaden Animations in here. There's one mention of a Jaden, and it's probably Jaden Animations. When he was talking about the science fair, he had asked Jaden. He didn't say it was Jaden Animations or anything, but he just said Jaden, and it was spelled like Jaden Animations, and I do know that they are friends. So, and asked if she had ever had to, do a science fair, and she's like, well, no. And so he did a poll on, I want to say Twitter, and like 54% of people said that they didn't have to, or 58% or something, and that like 41% of people were left over that actually had to, and like 20% of those did actually enjoy the science fair or something. Yeah, I'm paraphrasing because I don't really remember. But anyways, but there are topics in here, or chapters, about different things. One was about PE class and about an encounter that he had in college. An encounter with laser tag. An experience with laser tag. But anyways, really, really fascinating, though. This book also exemplifies lessons that he learned growing up, which is, of course, implied by the title and the heading under the title. I think by now he has a few more books out than just this one. I think I got this one at a thrift store. I'm trying to remember which one. It doesn't have a Goodwill tag on it, so I don't think it was Goodwill. It was probably The Crossing. I'm not sure, though. A good book, though, if you're interested in The Odd Ones Out, a.k.a. James Rallison. But yeah, I'm sure everyone has funny stories about their family and basically lessons about growing up. But this really exemplifies this amazing person. Even in grade school, I want to say, he was making comics, which is kind of impressive. There was a time when the teacher took and crumpled up one of his comics, and because the comics were more interesting than the teacher's speech or something, and James basically took that as a compliment, basically, that his work was getting recognition. So yeah, but even at an early age, he had a mind for structure, and so that's always good. Anyways, yeah. There's a chapter in here on job interviews. I think there was one in here about their dog and why their dog didn't like the Chihuahua down the street or something. What about worms? Literally about earthworms. And a lot of neat little things about Arizona, I would say. But this covers a really vast array of James's life, starting from there's back even when he was in kindergarten. I think he found and caught a moth, and then they released it during recess or something. They released this moth, and it got like eaten by a bird, so everyone was traumatized. An encounter at laser tag that was kind of memorable. Science fairs. Oh yeah, Georgie versus the Chihuahua. Interviews. A traumatic rite of passage. And just lots of situations that you can just basically associate with, you know? But anyways, a really good book and a really fascinating read if you are interested in The Odd Ones Out. I think they have several million subscribers or something on YouTube by now, which is amazing. And yeah, a really good book. And one that I would highly recommend you check out. It's kind of an autobiography, I would say. So there's only so much that I can say about it because it basically talks about The Odd Ones Out, aka James Rallison. But it's definitely worth a read. It is over 200 pages. It's it looks like 200 and after the acknowledgments, it is 228 pages, I want to say. But yeah, there's several comedic moments in here too. A nice mix of seriousness and comedy. Very, very good. But yeah, this is an amazing book and one that I would highly recommend you check out. But that's just my opinion. You can take my opinion or leave it. Otherwise, fine. But yeah, that is going to do it for this video. If you like this content, make sure you like and subscribe, ring the bell so you know when I upload. Also, if you want to support me in any way or if you want to join the Discord server, all information will be in the description below. As always, thanks for watching, everyone. You are loved and have a great day.